Hi, this is Kamera. My first few minutes with God, day number 245, Ezekiel chapter 20 through 21. In the seventh year of King Jehoiakim's captivity, the leaders of Israel, they went to Ezekiel to request a message from the Lord. God's reply, "How dare you come to ask me for a message? I will tell you nothing." God tells Ezekiel to make them realize, the leaders, to realize how detestable the sins of their ancestors were. So he's reminding them of the vows and promises that God had made to Israel and giving them the land flowing with milk and honey, the best of all lands anywhere. Israel rebelled against God. They rebelled in Egypt. They rebelled in the wilderness. God told them to follow His decrees, His commands. Don't serve idols. Don't worship any idols. They rebelled even in the wilderness. And they continued to serve those foreign gods. God said time and time again, He held back His punishments on them. He did. His anger, he held back His anger, His punishment. But He eventually told them that they were not going to make it to the promised land. So when they had children, the children, he told them not to follow their their parents' example. But get this, even when the children of Israel were worshiping other idols, they even put their children through the fire serving these idols, worshiping these idols. But get this, the children, they rebelled. They refused to follow God's commands as well. And so God tells them that even now today you pollute yourselves with idols. You want to be like surrounding nations who serve wood and stone. God talks about a few things about what they were doing, but then He says, I am going to bring Israel out of captivity, out of exile, and I'm going to purge them. I'm going to restore them. I'm going to rule over them, and they will be His people. He will be their God. You will know that I am God. You're going to look back on the detestable sins that you committed, and you're going to regret what you did. He actually says you're going to hate yourself for it. Ezekiel, he is told to prophesy against the Negev. He does this. He says God will set them on fire. Everyone will see it and it will not be put out. He's told to prophesy against Israel and her sanctuaries. God says, I am your enemy. I'm about to destroy you, the righteous and the wicked alike. Ezekiel is told to groan to emphasize the terrifying news. Ezekiel gives the message about the sword. The sword is about to come against the people. Ezekiel is told to pound on his thigh, clap his hands, brandish the sword. Ezekiel is then told to draw a map. King of Babylon is trying to decide who he was going to attack. So he calls these magicians. They're looking for an omen. So they cast lots. They inspect the liver of animals they sacrifice. God says, you remind me again and again of your sin and guilt. You don't even try to hide it. Isn't that something? But He says the day of reckoning is here. Ezekiel is told to prophesy against the Ammonites. The Ammonites, a sword is drawn to slaughter you. A cruel man is coming, and he's going to overtake you, and you will be wiped out. So there you have it, guys. That's day number 245, Ezekiel chapter 20 through 21. You have a God-filled, blessed day.